first of all, to welcome you all, to thank you all very much for coming. We've got some very high celebrities with us today, and I just want to mention Lord McKenzie, who's the President of RoSPA. Can we cheer for Lord McKenzie, please? And Martin Roberts from the BBC. And we've got the Lord Mayor. That's Councillor Michael Leddy and Pauline, the Mayoress. And we've got you. Especially you. And nice to see you. And two special guests I just want to mention are Chris and Amanda over here. I'm sure that you're all aware that last year they had a terrible tragedy in their family when their daughter Sophia was strangled by a blind cord, and we're really grateful that they've come out today to support this event and to help to raise awareness, not just of this particular hazard, but of all the hazards that families face. And by a little knowledge and application and thought and forethought and experience and all the good value advice that they can get from RoSPA and others, we can help prevent tragedies like this happening in the future. I'd like to thank everyone who has made Family Safety Week possible. The Royal Mail sponsored it, which is very good of them. We will ask them next year to deliver a flyer to every house in Britain free of charge. Let's see how well that one goes down. And a very big thank you to the staff here at Allenscroft for all the support we've had from you and everyone who's been involved there. And I think, looking at all the people who are involved in today's activity, all the different agencies who've turned up, it is quite clear, with the emergency services here as well, that there's a great spirit of partnership and community which emanates out of this centre, and thank you all very much for providing that. Most of you will know a little bit about RoSPA. We've been around for 97 years, 96, 97 years. We'll be celebrating our centenary in a very short time. It's very hard to know the impact that we've had on society and the world, but we are really the only safety charity that operates across all walks of life, and we do live in one of the safest countries in the world, although we have a lot of work still to do. So I think it's not too surprising to find that if you have an organisation that does its very best to try to engage people in looking after themselves and their families, and you have a relatively low accident rate compared to those which are suffered in other countries, then there must be a kind of reason for those two things to come together. And I hope we have been helpful and supportive to many people. So we've got to put in that effort to make it our mission to be humanitarians and look out for each other. And pass on good knowledge which will help others to stay safe, and that's really what we need to do. And we decided this is a good vehicle because it's all about the family, and I'm not just quoting EastEnders there, although they do say that every week. It is all about the family, and we are here to make it work for people in their families. That's what we're here for.
Mike Leddy, the Lord Mayor of Birmingham, Pauline, Lady Mayoress, Martin, ladies and gentlemen, children, good morning. It's a great pleasure to be with you this morning for the launch of the Family Safety Week. Particularly a great pleasure to be here at this fantastic children's centre. I've had a chance to talk to some of the people involved in that, but this is really, really a good facility, and it's great that it's thriving in the midst of some very difficult circumstances. As Tom said, I've known RoSPA for a little while, but I knew it basically through occupational health and safety issues, and it's only since I became president that I've really understood the breadth of its activities and the passion with which it campaigns in focusing on its mission, which is to save lives and to reduce injuries. As Tom, I think, touched upon some of the campaigns that RoSPA have been involved in, but let me just itemise a few. It's about consulting the highway code, teaching a child the curb drill, taking part in the cycle safety scheme, reminding friends that it's not on to drink and drive, putting a seatbelt on, plugging a household product in properly, refusing to use a mobile at the wheel. When you just say them, it's all common sense, but too easily forgotten, which is why RoSPA's work in campaigning over these areas is so important.